Hey guys, how are you? So today I filmed a really bold cut crease look with some glitter in between the cut crease. It looks very nice and I feel like it'll suit everyone's eye because I have hooded eyes and it's really hard to do really nice looks. But here's a way that I showed you how you can achieve that perfect look on hooded eyes. So the first thing I'm doing is applying my foundation, then I'm going to be using the new Morphe concealers. They are so creamy and opaque and they do not get cakey at all throughout the day. I'm just applying this in the regular places I usually like to highlight with, and that's underneath my eyes and also in the center of my face. The shade I'm using to highlight is Honey, and now I'm going to be using the shade Toffee, which is a couple shades darker than my skin color. And I'm just going to be placing a line in the hollows of my cheekbones, just a very small line. And I'm also going to be placing a thin line on the sides of my nose to contour it and make it appear smaller. And now just blend everything with a damp beauty blender. Leave the darker parts for last. Another new product that I'm in love with is the CoverGirl Translucent Powder in the shade 105, and I love it. It is not heavy like the banana powder from Ben Nye, and it just makes the most flawless look wherever you place it. And it sets your makeup all day. It's not going anywhere. To create the cut crease, I'm going to be using Morphe's 35N palette. And I like this palette because it has a whole bunch of neutral shadows, so you can make a lot of different looks. The first color I'm going to be using is this orangey color, and I'm just placing this all over my crease. And as you can see on the outside corner, I'm extending it out just a little bit. And to cut the crease, I'm taking this dark chocolate brown color, and I'm just going to be taking it on an angle brush and just placing it on my imaginary crease line because I have hooded eyes, so you have to just create one. And just take it step by step so it could be as precise as possible. And don't worry if you mess up because you're going to go in at the end and clean that up. And make sure you just blend it out very, very nicely so it doesn't look like a harsh line. And now to define that crease more, I'm going to be taking MAC's Painterly Paint Pot and a small detailed brush. This is from Tarte. And I like to take this small brush because you can get very precise with it. And over that, you want to make sure to apply like a neutral shadow or whatever color you want. But for this look, I stuck with a beige shadow. Now I'm going to be taking NYX Silver Glitter Liner. And I love this liner because it dries right away, so hassle free. Just take your time doing this so you don't make it too far up. Make sure it's like right in between the dark and the light color. And then I decided to do a small winged liner, nothing too big, just because I have a very minimal lid space, so you want to keep it very small and nice and detailed. To even everything out, I'm going to be smoking out the bottom lash line, and I'm picking up this taupe brown color, and I'm just taking it on a fluffy pencil brush. Then to darken it up a little bit more, I'm going to be using that chocolate shade and just pressing that very close to the lash line. And now I'm just setting that contour with L'Oreal's True Match foundation. I like this one because I can't really find something that matches my skin color perfectly as a bronzer, so I just use this. It works exactly the same and it's perfect. And I'm just contouring the usual places like the hollows of my cheekbones and underneath my jawline, just to get rid of that double chin. And just wipe off all that extra powder away. I suggest to apply a blush that is not too bright because I am going to be wearing a darker lip shade, so that's just going to be too much if you apply something very bright. Then to open up the eyes, I'm just using this nude pencil from MAC. And I'm going to be highlighting my cheeks first with the dark bronzy shade and then with a lighter color. I'll be naming them below exactly which ones I use. And then to contour my nose, I'm using my favorite brush from Morphe. And I think I don't know exactly what number it is, but I'll link it down below. And I'm just placing 2 lines on the sides of my nose and then just highlighting the center of it. For this look, I'm going to be using ColourPop's LAX color, and also I'm using NYX Currant lip liner. They go perfectly together because they're like basically the same color. And just make sure you take your time when doing a dark lipstick because it can get very messy really fast. And that's the end of my video, guys. I really hope you're enjoying my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. I'll link that down below, and thank you so much for watching.